This golfer right here, his girlfriend died, okay? Now, this is an Associated Press article that I originally looked at. They said that this update on this death did not mention how she died, and Knapp chose not to share details. So this is Jake Knapp grieving the death of girlfriend Makena White. I'm looking at a new update, I guess, here, and it says, oh, let me see if I can find it now. It says that she had heart issues and she's dead at age 28. Jake Knapp's girlfriend, Makena White, suffered from heart issues prior to death at 28. So I guess that's more of a current update. And there's golf going on right now, trending top stories. It says Europe defeats United States in Ryder Cup. But I don't know, is Jake Knapp in the Ryder Cup? You know what's interesting is he's got the last name Knapp. Oh, no, Jake Knapp is not on the 2025 US Ryder Cup team. I'm not really a golf fan, as maybe, you should know by now. Algorithm. Hello, algorithm. Okay. Ooh, but that's interesting though. We're going to come back to that because I just caught a connection and it's already in this decode, but I just caught something else to go with it, but I kind of want to wait. Wow, okay. So that's awesome. And you know what's interesting? Let's look at this guy's name real quick. So I got to remember to show some of this stuff. Here he is right here. Let's see. Let's click on the images here. Here he is right here. Look at his last name, Knapp. That's interesting because we just had Adam Sandler's birthday, September 9th, 9/9. Remember, he was Happy Gilmore? That's interesting, right? Jake Knapp, Happy Gilmore. Everything's ran on the language. Okay, everything's ran on the language. So let's go over here. So I guess I'm going to try to play this.
Jake Knapp is breaking his silence. Hours after the golfer's girlfriend, Makena White, died on September 26 at the age of 28, Knapp speaks out in a statement to People magazine, telling the outlet, "Makena was such a thoughtful person whose selflessness towards others is something I will always appreciate. We shared so many unforgettable memories together, and now that she's no longer with us, it's a tough reality to comprehend." He continues, "She had an incredible family, great friends, and her fun, outgoing energy will be missed by all of us. It's an understatement to say how hard all of this is to process for everyone who knew Mac, especially her family and friends who deserve privacy and respect during this difficult time." News of White's passing was first shared to her Instagram account, with a friend of the late 28-year-old writing, "She had this rare way of making you feel special, and her huge heart was always overflowing with love. We'll miss you always, and we'll be looking for you in the sunset." No further details on her passing have been made public at this time. E! News previously reached out to Knapp's reps for comment, but did not hear back.
Okay, so she's dead at age 28. Okay. Now look at this. They want us to know Knapp, an easygoing Californian who played at UCLA, won in his rookie season on the PGA Tour last year at the Mexico Open. He also shot 59 earlier this year at the Cognizant Classic. White posted a picture of them from that tournament, noting last month it was their second year together of watching you live out your dreams. So that's interesting because something has to give. And this is how the world balances, okay? You see a lot of videos about celebrities reaching certain milestones, and then something has to give. And unfortunately, things like this happen. Okay. And I think in our personal lives, this would happen as well. If I were to start a successful business and I started to gain traction, all of this stuff is documented, right? Whether it's an algorithm controlling what happens, it would happen, right? There would be some kind of tragedy to go along with that. That's my belief. But they're letting us know here that he has won recently. It's like, okay, so if you're talking about his girlfriend dying, why would you even talk about golf? You see what I'm saying? I think because it's like low key telling you why this happened. It's because you've been successful. Look at all the celebrities, Kanye West, Michael Jordan, so on and so on and so on and so on and so on. On the main stage, we notice it, right? Because we like follow these characters. Okay? A lot of people idolize these characters, which I do not advise, but they're letting you know he won and how he's doing good at golf, which shouldn't be important at this time, you would think, right? Now, I'm going to show you how this connects to these other stories. Wow, that's interesting. He's got Jameson on his shirt right there when the name James has been trending everywhere. Look, that's interesting. Charles James Kirk. I keep saying expect LeBron James news. I just caught that. That's the world's that fake, but notice how his girlfriend of 2 years, right? We just had the Tupac godmother Asada Shakur die. Look how they're calling this guy's girlfriend Mac, like Machiavelli. Okay? And we just had the Tupac death anniversary on September 13th. Okay? Come on, right? Look at that. You see that 2-year relationship? You see that? Makena White, like Machiavelli. Oh, come on, right? And we're going to get into that album a little bit. But, the godmother, Asada Shakur, just dying. And we get this story to go along with it. And I got to be here to put the pieces together, don't I? What do you think about that? I mean, she has that last name White, okay? And I have an upcoming decode, Benny Blanco, when Blanco means white, right? Blanco is Spanish. If I'm correct, I'm correct about that, right? Blanco is white translated to English. That's interesting. But I have the marriage of Benny Blanco, and he's marrying Selena Gomez. That's trending right now. But let's get back on this Tupac thing here. And white, right? Like maybe like White House, maybe some kind of like race stuff may be going on in the news. There may be an upcoming story, maybe of black and white. That wouldn't be completely shocking. But back to this Tupac thing. Look at that. Remember Machiavelli, the Don Illuminati, and you get Don like Donald Trump. That album released. It was recorded the 2 prior months to his death is when they said it was worked on or recorded, and then it released uh 2 months after his death. Yeah. Isn't that amazing right there? It releases on the 5th day of the 11th month, and Jake Knapp is 5'11". Isn't that amazing? And Tupac died in September, obviously. So it released 2 months after his death. And I think it said that it was recorded in July and August, which is 2 months before the month he died. So that's amazing. The Dawn Illuminati, remember on November 5th, the 11th month and the 5th day, Trump won the election, and you get Dawn Illuminati, fake world, right? Don't forget Keefe D's got that Donald Trump birthday, but look at the name Keefe K, Charlie Kirk K, Illuminati K, Knapp K, Duchess of Kent dies K, right? And there's been a lot. I mean, even, they call her Mac. Don't forget, look, it says it right there. Everyone who knew Mac, especially her family and friends. You see that? Come on, right? Even Keefe D with the Trump birthday, D like Donald. Come on, with the same birthday. If, I'm just reporting this stuff. I mean, you can go look at this information for yourself if you want to, okay? Look at that. She dies September 26th at age 28, 16 weeks, 6 days after Jake Knapp, her boyfriend's birthday. 16 weeks, 6 days after his birthday? When that's Tupac's birthday, the 16th day of the 6th month? Come on, man. Oh, oh, look at Tupac's birthday this year, 16 days after Jake Knapp. Notice how that's the same as 2 weeks, 2 days? And the Tupac birthday's got the 22 date numerology. And look what I just found out. Golf equals 22. Look at that right there. Golf also has 40, like Tupac Shakur. And you can see Tupac's got the 16 and 61 there, right? So there's a little nugget for you. Tupac Shakur's got 40 and 68, like golf. 40 and 68, and there's that 22 like Tupac. What do you think? You want some more evidence of the script? Twins equals 22. Don't forget that the 9/11 anniversary twins, remember Twin Towers? 9/11 anniversary. Well, 9/11 happened 2 days after the Tupac death anniversary. Twins T, Tupac T, Trump T, Towers T, Fake World FAKEWORLD. See that right there? What else do I have over here? Anything extra? Heart Issues has 45. I mean, if you want to say Trump the 45th president, look at how Hart has 52 and 25 right there. Remember Asada Shakur dead on the 25th of September? Tupac dead at age 25? The year 25 we're in right now? 52 years before her death, she shot a trooper. You see that right there? President, government, and White House equal 52. Hart has 29, like Tupac, and it's his 29-year death anniversary. Fake world. See that right there? What do you think about that? Let's go back over here, okay? So look, we're not done. Remember, dead equals 22 as well. There it is. Tupac 16 and 61. Makena White equals 61. Jake Knapp's middle name Richard equals 61. Look at the 47. Makena White, Richard, Tupac equals 74. President, government, and White House also equal 47. Trump 47th president along with that 45. Isn't that wild? 16 and 61 date numerology on Jake Knapp's last birthday. Jake Knapp's last birthday, May 31st, 6-week and 1-day span. Suge Knight's last birthday to Jake Knapp's last birthday, 61. Come on, look at that. Obviously, Suge Knight connected to Tupac in the car with him when he was so-called assassinated. Asada Shakur assassinated Tupac. Charlie Kirk, the script. Jameson on Knapp's shirt right here. Like Charles James Kirk. Shakur. You see that? Even, what's with these K's? K is the 11th letter of the alphabet. 1 plus 1 is 2. Tupac. I think it's amazing that this guy looks identical to David Spade, the actor. Remember Joe Dirt? And probably other films. Look at that. David Spade looks identical to Jake Knapp. David Spade is 61 years old right now. Fake world. I just associate him with Joe Dirt. Joe's got the J like Jake. Look at how identical they look. Notice how David Spade is born on the 22nd when golf equals 22. Tupac's birthday 2 weeks, 2 days after Jake Knapp. That's on that 2025 calendar. 22 numerology with Tupac right there. You see that? God. Oh, yeah. And David Spade has the middle name Wayne. Like Kevin Wayne Durant. Birthday September 29th. Lil Wayne's birthday was September 27th. Come on, man. That Spade is interesting because remember the Tupac footage at a casino? Remember? Before the death? Tupac at the casino? Remember that? Right? That's where that boxing match was, wasn't it? But look, like Spade cards, isn't that interesting? Let me know if I'm wrong. Did did Tupac did Tupac and crew stomp out Orlando Anderson at a casino? Yes. Yes. MGM Grand. I kind of want to put that in the calculator. I don't know if I ever have. Let's do that just on the fly real quick. You like this decode? Let's see. I'm curious. Well, well, well. 116 like 16. You see that? Come on, man. With all the 16s and 61s, you like that on the fly? It's just a fake world. You like that spade connection? I just caught the spade like cards. Remember Shug Knight? Knight like chess piece like queen. His birthday 2 days before Queen Elizabeth II. 2. Fake world. Even the 16 and 61, Donald John Trump, John equals 16 and 61. Capitol Riot, 1-6. Eric Trump, JD Vance's wife's birthday, 1-6. Fake world. What do you think? Oh, and that first video we watched, is that the first one right there? I think that's the first one. It's the first one that popped up when I looked for a video. 1 minute, 16 seconds. Isn't that amazing? Because didn't we just hit on the 116? Damn it, man. Look, that's magic. 116 MGM Grand Hotel and Casino. That's amazing because I just figured that out and I already had this slide with the video 1:16. Oh, this is the video I'm playing now, but it's the first one that popped up when I looked for a video on this. Hopefully it plays.
The golfing world is mourning a longtime love of one of its biggest stars. Jake Knapp's girlfriend, Makena White, has died. She was 28 years old. Someone calling themselves a friend shared the news to White's Instagram account September 26, revealing White died earlier in the week, but stopped short of sharing cause of death details across their emotional tribute. Knapp so far is yet to break his silence on social media, and E! News reached out to his reps for comment but has not yet heard back. Alongside a pic of White all smiles, her friend wrote, "She had this rare way of making you feel special, and her huge heart was always overflowing with
Huge heart, and now they're saying heart issues. Oh, I'm glad we came back to this because the Ryder Cup is going on right now. Remember Tupac had songs like I'm a Rider and all that? I'm a straight rider. You don't want to with me. Ambitions as a rider. Oh my God. Isn't that amazing? Fake world. Ambitions of a rider, and we got the Ryder Cup going on right now. I can't believe I caught that. Is there a release date here? February 13th. Man, that 213 connects to Tupac though. Is it Young Noble that just died? There's a 213, a couple of them connected with Tupac. Look at that. Young Noble's birthday, the 21st day of the 3rd month. Holy crap. And he just freaking died in July. Woo! He's got that middle name, Lee. Somebody was just trending with Lee right now. God. Holy crap, man. I'm just reaching new levels over here. Just reaching new levels over here, that's all. McKenna, they call her Mac like Machiavelli. If you want, look at that David Spade connection. God damn it, man. Good God. There's gonna be more stuff, but I mean, look at how it all comes together. Look, in no way is this portrayal an expression of disrespect for Jesus Christ. Remember Trump's dad's middle name, Christ. I think it's about time I find out if it's pronounced Christ or Christ. Do you pronounce Fred Trump's middle name Christ or Christ? Am I finally going to find out? Oh, I don't think so. How to pronounce Fred Christ Trump? Will they? Pronounce Christ with a hard K? I don't know if that's a hard K. Christ K sounds like a hard K. How to pronounce? Here we go right here. Let's do it.
Frederick Christ Trump.
They say Christ.
Frederick Christ Trump.
It says Christ right there, man. See what I'm saying? Fake world, Don Illuminati. Give me a break, dude. The 7-day theory when he shot on the 7th, and then it's a 7-day span from the 7th to his death date, the 13th. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 7. All the 7s connected to Asada. Hail Mary right there when Donald Trump's got a sister named Mary. And that connects to Queen Elizabeth II too. Look, Mary Ann Trump Berry. Born 4/5 when Trump's the 45th and 47th president. Look, she dies 8 days after the release anniversary of Don Illuminati. Come on, man. And Donald being, well, he was selected 1 year after, but on November 5th. Come on, man. Look at all of this connection, man. There's that 74. Fake world, man. Barry, like Baron Trump. Come on, man. Fake world. Why is he 6'9"? God. So, I mean, Ryder Cup. Like ambitions of a rider. Oh, man. So there's going to be more script in here. There's been 59s trending. They don't give us much of an article there. So, is Makena White just known for being the girlfriend? Known for her huge heart? That's stupid, dude. And then they say she had heart issues. So just the girlfriend of this guy. Dead at 28. Man. Fake world. She's dead in her 29th year of life. White equals 29. That's like kind of like that White House connection too. Knapp equals 77 with those 7s that we were. White's got 70 like 7. Go look at the Asada Shakur decode. 7s all over that, man. Wow, White's got the 25. All of this stuff landing. Makena White 187, 47 like Trump. Man, that 110 I think hits. I think president equals 110 if I'm not mistaken. Wow. Fake world, man. Fake world. Okay, so the girlfriend of Jake Knapp, Makena White, she's got all that black on right there. Okay. Until next time.